Yeah.
Oh, will you grab my hat really quick, the yellow one?
There's all your goddamn hats.
That's rude.
Pick a hat. Hi, everybody.
This isn't recording yet. Wow. I just fucking tricked my wife.
Into what?
Pranks.
Marrying you.
Prank City. Oh, we
You
gotta
didn't-
turn off
you
the
didn't prank
radio.
me.
Hold this.
God damn it, we're so unprepared. Today I did a special thing. Today, I woke up, I made the bed, I brushed my teeth, I got dressed. I'm ready to go.
Well, you
and
know
it's
what?
raining out.
I've been up for a couple hours.
I noticed that.
Just-
What's up?
I've just been photographing you sleeping and kind of just doing different poses in your clothes behind you. Things like that. You know, just fun, kind of new stuff. You
That's
guys,
good. You gotta express your creativity at times like this.
we
all have to learn to dance and sing and love music again.
Yeah, we have
and
to make
photograph
music.
our partners
Sleeping.
against their will in different outfits.
Look at this leg pimple. I might pop it on air.
That's disgusting.
Anyways, we're on day 7. Welcome to Find Your Beach, the only podcast from a quarantine. Not true at all. There's probably 1 million of us, and we appreciate
Guess
you
what?
supporting us.
We were the first.
We were the first, at
We were
least
the
from
first day.
the comedy community. We're sick of each other, you guys. Rosebud has she put it on now, but she stopped wearing her ring, and
I did. I stopped for a little while, just like Love Is Blind. I was like, I don't want to wear the ring, and
embarrassed.
I want to respect the tradition of marriage. I don't want to wear the ring if I'm not going to be.
I want to
None
go
of this
into
is
this
true, by the way.
fully. I want to go into this with an open heart and a clear mind. And
Yeah.
God, I can't watch that show. It makes me hope that the virus is worse than it is.
That show is the virus.
Yeah, I mean that is a viral, not in the good way, not in the popular way. Hold on, we do have a matter of business.
Do you know? Can I say something though?
Yep, go for it.
Do you know when I heard that Love Is Blind came out, I thought it was a dating show about blind people just meeting each other behind a wall, and I was like, why? They can't see each other anyway. And then I found out what it was really about, and I gotta tell you guys, it's way worse.
Yeah, it's so much worse.
Way, way worse. Anyways, we have some news. We have some orders of business to attend to.
One thing I want to do is, okay, so we're gonna shout out some patrons.
We got a new patron, Margot Smith.
No, I don't. I think this is. So Margot, I'm really sorry, you guys, for the unorganized. Margot is a friend of ours, a patron, and she is down in Australia, I believe.
Yeah.
Show this to us, and I think we did a really bad shout out for her. I'm pretty sure she's the one that wrote us. Let me see. Yeah, Margot, I am so sorry. We were acting like a bunch of bogans.
What did it say? What does it say?
We gave her a poor shout out. We were like, oh, I think we said Margot already, and then we just like went on to the next person.
Oh no.
And
listening now in Australia, my shout out was very poor. I think we said Margot already. Stephanie, you did not say Margot. I only came to the beach yesterday. Hello, I love it here.
Margot, we're so sorry.
We're so sorry.
What dickheads
God
we
damn,
are.
we're assholes.
Margot, it's that kind of stuff that we love, and for that, you have almost entered the same level as Trevor and Sumit. Sumit's never talked to us, but Trevor wants to say hi to him. And anyways, we
love you, Margot.
Margot, we're really sorry about that. Let's shout out some other people. Lucia Buenarica, thank you so much, Lucia. Or it's Lucia, I'm not sure, but we are saying your name.
Lucia.
We're appreciating who you are.
We love you. Bernice Mendez.
Or Berenice.
Wait, sorry.
Is it Berenice or
Berenice.
Either way,
Berenice.
Mendez. Thank you for
Hot
being
name.
a Mahalo level tier person. Your exclusive content is coming this week. Holler. And then Stephanie Chandler sent me a message, and she has joined our VI Beach
VI Beaches.
level tier, and we appreciate that so much. More stuff to come. We're going to be working hard because we have nothing else to do with our lives.
God, that's true.
And we'll be making exclusive content. And then as soon as we're in your neck of the woods, you get a free VI Beach experience, which we will figure out. And then also, once we come up with merch, you'll get discounts.
That's right.
All right, enough of that boring shit. What's up, y'all? We're still in the coronavirus.
Guys, I want you to know, if you left a review on iTunes, thank you so much.
That was
If you
dope.
haven't yet, please do so. It helps raise the visibility of the podcast. It helps get this podcast out there. If you love this podcast, share it. Shout it out to the world.
Yeah.
Tell
Tell
them what
them-
you love about
Tell
it.
your parents to stay indoors.
Head to iTunes. Tell people.
Wash your hands.
Don't lick your lover's eyeballs.
Don't spit in their mouth.
Don't spit in their mouths unless you really can't help it.
Man. I'm kind of worried because I think we should have babies, but I don't want to have corona babies because I feel like the baby boomers were such a bad generation.
Oh yeah.
So I can't
Can't imagine like a bunch of babies that you can't even let outside.
Rosebud took the morning after pill yesterday
I did.
because
I'm way too old to be taking it.
because we celebrated our engagement
With some champagne.
Yeah, well, I don't want to tell them everything.
There was an explosion.
Oh, this is actually one more matter of business. This is going to go up on time. We're going to do all of the fucking shit. Yesterday, I swear to God, we posted at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Pacific.
Sharp.
We were really good about it. YouTube. Fucking the Patriot, posted to iTunes, all that stuff. And then it wasn't up at like 5, and people were like, what the fuck?
Where's the podcast?
And it was because we had reached our capacity because we just started this. We didn't know how much
data
storage we needed. And they didn't say like, hey, you've reached capacity. They just said error, but it wasn't like an email or anything. So I apologize for that. It went up last night. It was on YouTube on time.
It'll go up on time today.
We're also, thank you for following the Instagram page. And we do have an email now, fybpod@gmail.com. Send us anything. You can also contact us on the Patreon, which is an easier way to keep track of everything. But if you want to email us, that too. But don't send nasty emails.
Don't send us gross pictures.
Don't send us pictures of you and your lover connected through your genitals.
We don't want to see that.
We don't.
It's gross.
We're not going to send you back pictures of us scissoring.
Which is how we make love.
We do. Anyways, this actually is the matter of business at hand. This is very important. All of you.
Listen up.
At 7 p.m. Pacific tonight, we will be watching Bird Box.
On Netflix.
You will be able to go into the comments on our last post in Patreon. You will be able to look on my Twitter and Rosebud's Twitter, and then there's a new Chrome extension that you hit it and you are allowed to watch the show exactly at the same time as us. I think you have to have a Netflix membership, but that's it, and you will be synced in at the we place that we are in the movie, and we will be Instagram living the whole thing. We'll be live on Instagram the whole time of the movie, and some of our funny friends are going to call in.
That's right.
So
we're all going to watch. It's called Netflix Party.
Yeah.
It's in the Patreon. We will also post it to Twitter. That's all you need to know.
7
He just
p.m.
made it sound
Pacific.
really fucking confusing.
7 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
10 p.m. Eastern. 9
Log
p.m.
in,
Chicago.
Watch Bird Box with us.
8 p.m. Denver.
It's going to be a panic party.
I think if you're in Hawaii, that's
Andy.
2 p.m.?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
They know what time it is.
You know what time it is. Oh, no, it's 4 p.m. in Hawaii.
Andy. Nobody cares.
So tell me about yesterday. What happened with you?
With me yesterday?
Yeah, you kind of
You want to pretend like we weren't together the whole time?
No, but you kind of gave up hope. I saw that. I saw you looking over the edge of the running trail.
I did.
She
I was like, maybe I'll run off the edge of it. We went for a run yesterday.
A good run.
It was a good run. We ran for a while.
Now it's fucking raining.
Now it's raining. We were going to go hiking today. That went out the fucking window. I guess we'll work some more on the puzzle.
Yeah, we've gone. That's how far this has gone. Do we have screenplays to write? Yes. Do we have other content we should be making?
Yes.
Have we?
Would we rather do a puzzle
in silence?
Yes.
We had Love is Blind on.
Yep.
And Rosebud was wishing she was with Barnett the entire time.
I do love Barnett.
She wanted to be with Barnett. And I'm sitting here and I'm just thinking about that Venezuelan chick.
Can I be honest with you? I don't think Barnett is that hot. He looks like he's got a beer face.
But none of them are hot then. Barnett's the hottest one.
Yeah, I know. I don't think any of them are hot.
What about the bisexual black guy? Was he hot?
No.
No. There really aren't any hotties.
Yeah.
And I would say that none of the gals are even that smoke showy. The Venezuelan chick is pretty hot.
She is pretty hot. But she's a fucking nightmare.
She is a nightmare.
She's crazy.
But one time I saw a nip slip from J-Lo. It's cool.
Everyone saw that.
Yeah, well, their nipples are a cool color. The Latinas. Will you get nipple tattoos for me?
Will you do them?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom has tattooed nipples.
I know. She showed them to you.
She's a badass.
You guys have a boundaryless relationship.
They say always tired. Like Post Malone's face.
Can I get those too?
Yeah, always tired. Right.
I guess it's weird if your mom has them.
One of my favorite porn stars has an awful chest piece. Ugh, it's horrible.
But she's had it since you've been.
I know it really would. It really should be a turnoff, but
I'm gonna get it.
No.
Yeah.
You're perfect.
No, I'm gonna get it.
You're perfect.
I'm getting a fucking rib shield tattoo.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Here's what I want you to get. I want you to get like a skeleton, like trying to like climb out of your solar plexus, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pulling on both tits. Like, here's Johnny.
That's a great one. Oh my god, a Here's Johnny tattoo right in the middle of your chest.
Yeah.
That might be one of our goals.
That might be our goal on Patreon.
If we get $1,000, I might get a Find Your Beach themed pod. I might get the Quiet Box.
No, I think if we reach $1 million, I'll get a Here's Johnny tattoo between my tits.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so much money.
If we get $1 million.
That's $1 million a month, or?
That's $1 million a month.
Wow. So oh my god, you guys, please don't donate that much money.
No, please do.
It's not worth it. You'll ruin her career.
No, my career will be made. If
$12
we're
million.
making $1 million a month, Andy, my career is made.
We
can stop collecting seeds in the backyard.
Somebody else dropped off something just now. It's always so scary when somebody drops off something at your house when you live in New York, because you don't. Here, let me hold your mic so you can just look out the window and see what it is. Don't grab it because we have to disinfect it before we bring it in.
It's in a plastic bag.
What? Don't go, don't. Jesus Christ, this is just like Bird Box, which we'll be watching tonight at 7 p.m. I think that one of the things I'm gonna do for the $10 Mahalo patrons, and also obviously
that's not even for us.
The VIP beaches. Is it for the neighbors?
Yeah.
Okay, well, wash your hands.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. So anyways, we're gonna start live streaming the pod. We're figuring it out because it's just, we're kind of what's it called, Luddites when it comes to this stuff. We're not Gen Z. We're not the folks that know how to set up a Twitch stream and link it to our Discord. I'm working on it. It's very hard to work on it, since you can't do that without a person. You know, like I can't have just like a friend who's a YouTuber come over and show us all these things. But we're getting there. We're getting there, and we're gonna get it done.
What are you babbling about?
I'm talking about how we might start live streaming. Oh, I want my mask.
You can't have it.
That sucks. How we might start live streaming the pod for the Mahalo
Okay,
membership.
stop talking about the Patreon.
No, I'm just talking about different
You've
things.
talked about it too much.
Well, I want people to see what's happening live.
Honey,
Watch what happens live
honey,
with Andy Cohen.
listen. No one wants to hear about the Patreon anymore.
I wasn't talking about it.
They want to hear about...
Devs.
What?
We watched Devs last night.
Yes.
How'd you feel
watched
about
the
the
Devs.
episode?
It was pretty... maybe I was tired. Maybe I was trapped in a house with my fiance, who I've only talked to for the last 5 days. But it wasn't really grabbing me.
I'm going to go to the quiet box today. I've decided I'm going to separate myself.
Okay.
I've decided that we need separation. I'm going to go to the quiet box. How many hours do you think I should spend
You know
there?
what sucks, though, is like you'll leave, and then I'll be like, I miss him.
Yeah, I miss you too. We haven't fought.
No,
That's pretty cool.
it's pretty good.
We've gotten salty. We've added a little piss and vinegar to some certain things. And also there's a point in every night where she's just like fucking over it. Like last night I was like, hey babe, what time is it? She goes like this. She goes, you check your fucking phone. And it wasn't a joke. It was a serious, I'm not fucking looking at the time for you, which is a new thing. This is a good thing relationship advice wise. When your partner says something like that, it means that it's been a brewing. It's been a brewing.
I don't like it when you ask me things that you can check yourself.
I couldn't check.
You could.
I was over
You
there.
were
It's
busy
hard.
with a puzzle.
It's hard to get in and out of those chairs when they're tucked in. And you were right in front of a phone.
You ask me that all the time.
I know.
You
You're
asked me
always
what
looking
time
at
it
your
is.
phone.
I wasn't looking at my phone.
What
I
were
was
you
taking
doing?
a break from my phone. I was watching Love is Blind.
Actually, what you were doing was cleaning Charlie's face. I
I was taking care of our son.
know everything. Okay?
Yeah?
I have eyes on you at all times. You don't think I've installed clone software into your phone
Oh my God.
so that I can see you DMing with some of the Jabberwockies?
You're fucking obsessed with me.
Yeah. I love her. She's great. We're gonna get married.
You check your fucking phone. God, I'm like a drunk.
She's so
I'm like
mean to
a
me.
Boston drunk woman.
It's cool though because
You check your fucking phone.
Hey, you
I
fucking
don't
check
give
your
a
fucking
shit
phone. How about that?
anymore. How about you check your goddamn phone?
Hey, Margot, we're sorry that we forgot to shout your name out. Okay?
Andy's got a history with Australian women.
I've got a little bit of a past with some of your fellow bogans. Anyways, horrible Australian accent, but
I don't think it's horrible.
one of my exes is a cunt. And I'm allowed to say that because she was mean.
She was mean to
Constantly.
Andy.
This is one time she said this to me. She said, when we got together, you had a job. And it was because I got fucking raped by Bleacher Report.
Yeah.
And it was like week 2 of me being fired. And she was like, when we got together, you had a job. And I was like, I also am upset about the loss of the job, you evil woman. But,
That's so mean.
Rosebud had an ex-boyfriend that hit her. So, you know, we've all made mistakes in the past.
Yeah, mine
And
were
when
bigger.
When I meet that guy at the Greek diner that he cleans the toilets at, I am going to end him. And by that I mean leave him in a place where he feels weird going out into the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking some real Eastern Promises type retribution.
What's that?
I cut him places.
Cut in
I
places?
take his face from him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think you need to do that.
His life is a living nightmare.
Yeah, exactly. It's a punishment enough that he wakes up as himself every day. You know what I'm saying?
But
changing the subject, some of our exes wished us a happy engagement, which was very sweet of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so...
I did make some decent choices in the past.
Yeah, I got some good people that I am still friendly with. I'm friendly with almost all of my exes.
I'm friendly with pretty much, I'd say 50-50.
Hey, look, we're getting a sunbreak. That's kind of nice. Maybe we will get to go hiking.
Yeah.
Old muddy boots. So, I do want to say one thing about the Patreon. I'm not going to bring it up anymore, but we do have a significant amount of money, and you know, one thing is I can't pay rent, but another thing is we don't have a gaming console. You know, like I cannot.
We're not getting a PS4, Andy.
I cannot pay rent.
We're
but
not
we could,
getting a PS4.
We could get a Nintendo Switch.
I don't need a Nintendo Switch. You don't need a Nintendo Switch.
What if you played Nintendo Switch?
If you played Nintendo Switch
looked
all
at your
day,
butt.
Okay.
Yeah. I do stuff to your butt while you play Nintendo
No,
Switch.
I know what you're doing right now.
Fans only.
I know what you're doing right now. Absolutely not. That's not happening.
That's not happening?
Take it off your list of things that's going to happen. He keeps a list of things that are going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay? Things that...
I'm going to lick her butt a second time.
It happened one time. It was by accident.
It wasn't.
I'm pretty sure he got
I
lost.
meant to do it. I got lost. It was like I got
wrong turn.
It was like I got caught in a wave and I couldn't tell which was up or down.
Yeah, he was just a little lost, reaching.
Whoa, what's happening?
He was just looking for a surface to grab onto. Okay? And his tongue ended up near my butt.
Oh man, you know what I just thought of? Is that somebody is in quarantine right now and they're gonna get bed bugs. Somebody is in quarantine in New York.
Why did you just think of that after talking about licking my butthole?
Because that's where bed bugs come from. Specifically.
My butthole.
Your butthole. The entire New York bed bug problem is from your butt. From your tiny little cute feminine butthole.
Can you put your leg down?
Yes.
I don't know why, but the way that you cross your legs annoys me now.
I did it. I did a masculine cross now.
Yeah, but it was blocking your face from the camera.
People don't want to see my face. They want to see your tatties. Nobody cares about my face.
They want to see your tatties.
Hey, Ma, they want to see your tatties.
Show them your tatties.
We're trying to make money.
Is that what your mom calls her tit tattoos?
No.
Her tatties?
She should call them that, though. Oh, the hummingbird's back. You guys, we have some active hummingbird. You know what's a nice break? Let's do a house sesh.
Charlie's too tired.
Charlie went on a long run yesterday. We might not.
Exhausted now.
I haven't seen Charlie sleep this early in a long time.
Charlie.
So good.
Good boy.
That was so good, Charlie.
Good job.
I've never. You guys, we're making progress. Have you ever seen him get that quick into a house sesh? He went from sleep to house sesh. He's such a precious.
He's such a
little
good
baby
boy. He's such a good boy.
Come here. Will you hold my mic for a second?
Yeah.
I want to show the viewers Charlie.
Get up here, Charlie. Here's Charlie.
You guys, this is Charlie.
Ooh! Good boy.
Good boy, Charlie. Good boy.
You're doing great.
Wow. So we're off the rails.
We're off the rails completely.
So I was listening to the news today, and one thing I want to bring up is that 50% of the cases of COVID-19 in Italy are between the ages of 20 and 44. New facts.
New facts.
And that is because...
So if you're young and you listen to this podcast and you're going outside...
Or you know young people that are going outside.
Stay the fuck inside,
and
dummies!
Here's why they think this happened. Is because in China, where we got the original data from, people went indoors because they listened to their government. Because they're right.
Because
okay?
they're communist.
And when the party speaks, you're part of the party, okay? And it's not that kind of party. But here's what happened, is the Italian people, they didn't listen. They were like, no, grazie, you know?
No,
they went out
grazia,
and
the
they-
pasta and pizza.
Yeah, exactly. They went out and they rode their Vespas along an old road to an outdoor
to a place
table.
with wine.
Yeah, and they sat there and they
And
smoked.
they drank that wine and they smoked in each other's faces and they made out with their friends' partners.
Yeah, and they sat at a table with their family, including their wife and their lover.
And their lover's child.
Yeah, and they were just all fine with it, like some weird godless epiphany.
So there's a lot of things that are wrong with Italy.
But here's what I'm saying. Right now we have a ton of Americans. We got a whole bunch of Americans, and they're out there, and they're going to Panama Beach, Florida, and
they're holding the hands with their partner
And
and
they're
touching their faces.
and they're doing Jello shots,
And they're sharing Gatorade bottles.
and they're licking each other's nipples and genitals. They're having fiestas in
Right there on the
motels,
beach.
right there on the beach.
Right there, in front of everyone.
That continues.
And then they're going to visit their grandparents.
Yeah, they're going.
At
Hey,
a senior home.
I was just down the road, and don't mind the way my breath smells, but
I was in the ocean.
I was in the ocean. That's why I smell like this. I was definitely not
I was
licking.
not going down on my wife.
Oh, there's
at
no
Panama
wives.
Beach.
There's no wives at Panama Beach, baby. This is spring break.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm fine. Generation Z, if you don't get any old people sick, go ahead. Fucking die. This
Go
world's
ahead.
a nightmare.
We don't
There's
care.
nothing fucking left.
There's nothing left of us. We're
Once
done.
this fucking...
We're spiritually bereft.
If this hummingbird dies, I got nothing. I mean, we got nothing. I have something. I got Charlie and Rosie. But seriously, don't be a fucking dumbass. Just stay inside. It's wonderful. The entire world is breathing. It's so amazing. I go outside, I can see across the LA Valley. I can see the stars at night. I'm looking at maps of pollution, air quality maps.
We're spending time together that we always wanted to spend time.
We always wanted to spend 144 hours straight with each other. That's what we've always wanted. You know what this is kind of cool? What's kind of cool about this is I think that we had worries about being codependent, and now we don't want to be in each other's presence, and I don't want to know where you are or what you're doing.
Really?
No,
I
of
don't
course
even
I
believe
do.
you.
I mean, I want to know because you're my sweetie pie.
Gross.
Gross. Hey, don't be gay on the podcast, Andy. Hey, for any of my LGBTQIA POC listeners, I'm just saying that in jest. My sister and brother and uncle are members of the community, and I did have sex with a Latina woman once. And I've tried to have sex with black women, but Rose was the only one that was lucky enough to get that experience.
You mean you fucked a black man by fucking me?
No, I just mean like I wanted to date black women in the past, but
you
I
didn't
always
have the brute strength to
I just think that
nail it down.
I can't imagine a black woman choosing a white man over a black man. Like the guy from Bird Box, which we're gonna watch tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific. The guy
God
who's from
damn.
Moonlight. That guy.
Sexy as hell.
That guy.
Sweet.
He's all
sweet,
quiet. He
delicious
can like
man.
nod and let you know exactly what he's doing.
Ugh.
And don't also classify this as some sexualization as the black man, because I know that black men are completely.
There's a lot of goofy looking black guys out
Yeah,
there.
there's also
Let me
very
tell you something.
intellectual ones. There's
This
also,
guy. What?
You can fuck my wife. That guy. You can fuck my wife.
Thank God.
That is your hall pass.
He's fucking hot.
But I get to have sex with someone that looks like Eva Mendes. That's the trade-off.
You're not fucking anybody.
Damn it.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The closest you're gonna get to fucking Eva Mendes,
Mm-hmm.
the closest you're gonna get to that ecstatic experience is watching me fuck the guy from Bird Box.
That is nowhere near that experience.
That is as close as you're gonna get to
Nowhere. That's such a bad trade.
That's the trade you got. That's the trade you've been offered.
Oh, man.
Take it or leave it.
I'm not leaving it.
All right. Well, good. Because the other option was just hugging Charlie.
Can you intellectually
while you cry.
Can you intellectually understand cuckolding?
Are you actually scratching your balls during the podcast, which we also put on YouTube?
Your vagina's in like half the episodes. Give me a break.
Anyway, so tune in on YouTube, you guys.
Yeah, some mornings she forgets to wear a bra, and everybody's happy about it. You know what I'm talking about? What is this? What is this?
Spring break?
Yeah. What is this?
Yeah, that's another thing to these spring breakers. If you want to walk around your house and be slutty, that's fine. You can be a slut in your own home. Sure. You can be a cam girl from your
Great
room.
time to be a cam girl.
From your dorm room.
Yeah.
Go for it. But just don't take your tiny undeveloped tits and your vagina that you haven't even figured out how it works yet. Don't take it out there.
Do you think it's safe to say that no females are coming at spring break?
Yeah, I think that's probably safe.
Man. Yeah, because they're so fucked up anyways. Nobody's coming when they're that fucked up.
I can't remember a single orgasm I ever had while I was drunk.
Yeah. I can. They were... I owe a written apology to a few people. You think that antidepressants send a man to Pound Town? Oh, whiskey dick? Jesus Christ. The worst was when you would be wasted and you'd try to jerk off. Oh my God. I woke up, it felt like I played dodgeball. My arm was so sore. Fucking just a raw, red, flaccid penis. Like, what happened? Did I try to fuck?
Did I slip and fall on a meat grinder?
Did a cat suck my dick last night? Because their tongues are rough.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
I got it.
I didn't like it.
I mean, I actually thought it was pretty good.
Here's a question. Are lions' tongues rough?
That's a good question.
Tigers?
I would imagine they are.
Yeah.
I mean, if cats are descendants from them and their tongues are sharp, I can't even imagine how sharp a lion's tongue is.
Question. Do you think oral sex would feel better if I had a rough tongue?
No.
It would hurt.
No. It'd be like a cheese grater.
I don't know what kind of cats even... Their tongues aren't that rough.
They are.
Oh, but down there it's sensitive.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I'll get rid of my tongue adapter that I bought.
Thank you.
So what do you guys think? Chime in on the comments if you think we should get a Switch or a PS4.
Chime in on the comments if you think that we should adopt a lion.
Paul F. Tompkins had this amazing bit from, I don't know, like 2008 on his album Personal or Impersonal. I can't remember. But it's about how it sucks that we can't have tiny, dangerous animals. You know, like
a tiny lion or a tiny...
Well, because like there's a Chihuahua, which is a descendant of a wolf.
Right.
And we got a really tiny one. But why can't we have a Chihuahua-sized tiger or lion? How fun would that be? He's trying to attack me.
That's a
grabbing
cat.
his face.
That's a cat.
Yeah, that's a good point, but they're not as thick. I want a muscular cat with stripes.
I want a small T-Rex.
Yeah.
I want a small Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Here's
I
what I
want. Carry it
want.
around on my shoulder, and then when you look at me the wrong way, it's gonna be like that.
You should get a
Which
pterodactyl.
is the exact sound that they make.
You should get a pterodactyl because a pterodactyl can.
Oh yeah, it'll fly right at you. It'll put its nose in your eye.
You know, it was fun this morning. They were recommending movies for people to watch.
Who's they?
KCRW or KPCC. I can't remember which one it is, but the NPR here in LA. Great, both great. If you live somewhere that you have shitty NPR, go to the digital streams for those channels. I think it's KPCC is the news one, and KCRW is the one that has My Morning Becomes Eclectic, which is like the.
This is so boring, Andy.
It's not boring.
Can I tell you guys something interesting? I have been checking Andy's phone so much that now I can't log into my phone without using his passcode.
And why do you check my phone, babe?
I don't know. I'm just bored. You know?
We should say this.
Why do we watch the news? Why do we do anything that's
Anyways,
gonna
they
upset us?
they were talking about movies that we should watch, and one of the movies they said was The Other Guys. And then what did they play? The sound clip that we posted on the first
Are you
pod.
fucking serious?
Yeah.
These hacks!
Blue Tuna versus Lion.
These fucking hacks!
They stole it.
They're taking things from the podcast.
If you are a KPCC producer.
That's the same thing as sneaking into our backyard and taking some of the lemons from our lemon
Did you
tree.
take a fucking lemon? I
bet
swear
they
to God,
fucking
I
took
count
a
the
lemon.
lemons every night.
We count them every single night.
We count
We know
them.
exactly how many lemons are on the tree. It's 78 right now.
You're allowed to have any of the tangerines or whatever those are.
Apricots.
Mandarins. I don't know.
We don't know.
They're not apricots. They're definitely not apricots.
They're dried apricots,
We
as far as
do
I'm concerned.
not have any stone fruits. I would love some stone fruits. I would love a stone fruit. I would love to have a stone fruit right now because then I could eat them and I would have a weapon, a pit. And I would take the pit and I would throw it at people trying to take lemons. I swear to God, if you come for my lemons.
We will end you.
I swear to God, dude. It's on site. Literally, I will be watching.
We'll be watching.
It'll be on site as
We
I am
actually,
on site.
We have set up an extravagant technology. Okay?
It's really just strings with
It's
bells on them.
extravagant. You've never heard of it before. If you take one single lemon from the lemon tree and a gigantic alarm, an alarm that can be heard for miles.
Have you seen The Quiet Place?
Yeah.
Same idea.
We'll know. We'll find out.
I hope The Quiet Place monsters come next. I can be so quiet.
You can't be quiet at all.
I can.
No. The only time you're ever quiet is when we're having a guest over
Listen to me right now.
and it's like the wrong time to be quiet.
What are you talking about?
It's like we're having a guest over for dinner and Andy just disappears into his phone. And
Did
he's
I
like,
do
I have
that
to
the
do
other
some
day?
work on the Patreon.
Did I do that
And
the
it's
other
like,
day?
what?
Did I do that the other day?
Yes, you did.
I was rude?
Yeah, you were a little rude.
You bring this up now. This is when you bring it up.
We had a friend over for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And what? What are you looking at my back
Just
for?
looking at your back, seeing if there's anything new.
Andy he's concerned about the number of freckles on my back.
They're not freckles.
They're beauty marks.
She's got a mole.
I have a mole on my back. Do you want to see it? I'll show it on YouTube. Ready? Check it out.
This one right here, it's got a personality.
It doesn't.
It's got a personality. I'm going to tie a piece of floss around it and hope it
Let me tell you
dies.
something. There's more personality in my back mole than there is in your entire body.
Shut the fuck up.
That was pretty good. That was pretty goddamn good.
Just because
I got you, bitch.
Just because you're loud
I
and
got you.
you're just
You
loud and
stupid slut.
Oh,
God, my bitch husband.
Yeah, I can't wait to fucking hit you. I would never do that. Violence against women is wrong unless they want you to do it for sexual arousal.
And I do.
Ow!
Well,
You just hit me with the fucking thing.
I'm sorry.
You did it again.
I'm sorry.
Oh man. Did you know Rosebud has never cooked dinner? Not once during the quarantine. Who cooks dinner?
You do.
That's because I'm sweet.
It's because you're sweet. And you're kind.
Yeah.
And you're important.
And a bitch. Bitch made, as we used to say. Let's talk about more things that we...
I think it's hot when a man cooks.
Yeah, it is. You remember that Bill Burr bit about the teacher, the inner city teacher, and he's like, and she always goes home to her feminine boyfriend who's cooking for some reason. That's me. I would make a perfect one. I'm like eating pieces of mushroom while I'm talking to you about your day. Oh, that's crazy, babe.
Can you taste this?
Yeah.
How about this? Oh yeah, holding a spoon up to their mouth, like they don't know what fucking tasting something is like. Hey, try it.
I always think of us as like people that are, we're like
Hot.
sometimes I'm very feminine and sometimes I'm very masculine, and sometimes you're very feminine and sometimes you're very masculine. But I think really what it comes down to is anybody from the outside looks at us and goes, "She's a man and he's a woman."
Beards. They're each other's beards, and it's beautiful that they found each other.
Yeah.
I do want to take a second,
Mm-hmm.
and this is kind of a brag.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank our friends at Comedy Central who sent us an amazing gift basket for our engagement. We love you guys. You have kept our lights on, literally.
Literally.
And
For the last year.
For the last year, you guys have been so good to us, and it was so sweet. Do you want to show the basket, or
Should we unbox it
yeah, let's unbox it.
on the pod?
Maybe we should do a separate video for the unboxing. Maybe an Instagram video.
I'll go get it though.
Yeah, go get it.
If you guys are
I'll hold-
listening to
I'll
this, you
hold
can
this.
watch it on YouTube.
Hold your thing around the other side. Anyways, here comes the basket, guys. You can probably hear her. Something just alerted. Oh wow.
Look at this thing. Look at this motherfucking thing. Get away from me, Charlie.
We got crostinis, we have chocolate, we have jams, smoked Gouda,
Oh my god. Milk chocolate salted caramel corn.
duck pate,
Duck pate. Elderflower lemonade.
that looks really good.
Bruschetta with sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, pitted olives.
What's this?
That's pistachio, cherry, cookies.
Oh, cookies!
Cookies!
We're gonna be so fat. Ooh, nice
Crackers.
And this fucking wine book is going to my parents. Whatever that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's chocolate. Never mind. They don't get shit.
So this is really sweet because they know we don't drink,
Yeah.
and they put it in here. And there's rosemary.
Oh. Is there any Andy?
No.
Laura Ann's kind of more my energy.
That's just an A.
Whatever. Let's see if I got
It's
any
just the
emails
letter
in the
A.
meantime. All right. Well, that's fine.
Anyways, you guys, we should start an advice segment on here.
Yeah. Do you guys want to? You can comment on the Patreon. You can just send us a message on the Patreon, even
you want any
non-patrons.
advice?
Or you can send it to our pod.
Any kind of
Or
tips
our
that you
Gmail.
want for like surviving the new world? This is the new normal. We're gonna be stuck here for a while. I don't really think of it as like prison because I think it's important not to think of it like that, even though it very much is. But it's important to call it a vacation instead. This is a little vacation from our regular lives.
And also, some of you guys don't do shit. Let's be honest. Some of you guys who are listening, you don't do anything. You go to work, you go to the gym, you maybe throw $5 towards the DNC or Human Rights
ASPCA.
Watch, whatever you do. But now, for the first time in your whole fucking life, you get to be doing a civic duty, a heroic act, by staying in your fucking house and doing nothing.
It's like you don't even have to do anything. Okay? A bunch of you were at every single march, right? And yes, it was great that you showed up for those. But did those change anything? No, they did not.
And now you get to march.
This is going to change something. You can march in your own home. You can get in shape like a prisoner.
You can put your pussy hat on.
What?
You can put your pussy hat
Oh,
on.
right, the pussy hats. Yeah. I was like, what? What the fuck is he talking about?
Bro, I wore my fucking getting pussy hat to the Women's March.
You don't have a getting pussy hat.
I wish I did. Somebody make me a getting pussy hat. I'm gonna set up an Amazon wish list.
Your getting pussy hat is just hair transplant.
Shut
surgery.
Stop it! That hurts my feelings.
Come here. I love you, buddy.
Thanks, baby.
You're my buddy.
What do I call Rosebud in private? Bunny. do you guys think it's cute? I say, hey, bunny, or bun, or booger,
I could just call you Love Bucket.
or
What do you guys have? What do you guys call your lovers?
yeah. We
Or what do
can't.
you call yourself when you're masturbating?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Hmm?
Women are so lucky when you get to masturbate and just like it kind of knocks you out, but you're not like done.
For
If
the
I
day?
if I masturbate, I can't masturbate again for 6 hours, and on top of that, right after it, I need to lay down and get an IV drip.
Yeah.
Oh, the fans probably don't know about your Christmas present for me. Do you want to tell them about that?
Well, yeah. So I got Andy a Christmas present, which was an IV drip. Okay.
So medicine. She got me a medical gift.
To be fair, you look like the kind of person who would like that sort of thing.
To be fair, that's a present for an alcoholic
Well, you are an alcoholic.
that is in use, that is using.
Okay. Well,
it is a hangover cure.
you know what? I
And
thought
she
it would.
got her advice from people who drink. They were like, we love this.
I was like, cool.
That sounds great.
They were like, it made me feel so powerful. I didn't realize that, I was like, oh, it's just water and we can feel powerful. Great, let's do it. So I got it for Andy. We wake up Christmas morning. He's like, I think I should let you know, like, I do have like kind of a thing with needles.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, are you okay with them? And he was like, no, I'm fine with them. It's not a big deal. I just have like, I get a little bit like, nervous around them. Needle goes into Andy's arm.
This is in our living room too. The IV drip
Does
lady.
it smell like trash in here to you?
I mean,
I'm getting wafts of fucking trash smell.
breathe towards me.
It's not my fucking breath.
Finish
I brushed
this-
my teeth.
Finish the story.
Okay, so needle goes into Andy's arm. He fucking faints with his eyes open.
Yep.
He starts asking me, what's that thing called when you faint? I was like, it's called fainting, Andy. You fainted.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, that's not it. Because he's trying to pretend that
my
it's not
eyes open?
happening. He's trying to pretend like he's not a weak person who passes out at the sight of a needle in his arm.
Were my eyes open?
Your eyes were fully open. It was terrifying. He was out for 6 minutes. I had to tell the RN to pull the needle out. I had to shake him and be like, the needle's out of your arm. You're fine. You're okay. It's on the other side of the room.
They should have kept the needle in.
No, they shouldn't have, because
the
you
IV
wouldn't
drip,
wake up.
The IV drip would have resuscitated me.
No,
She
it
should've
wouldn't
just
have.
Turned it on.
You can die from that, Andy.
Really?
Remember your grandfather died from like
Oh, the vasovagal. Yeah.
the vasovagal response,
Yeah.
which is actually the words that he was searching for when he was asking me, what is it called when you faint?
Yeah, so the other time it happened, it's only happened twice, and I don't think that I can really give blood or do blood tests now without it happening. But I was getting an STD test, and they drew the blood, and then I just fainted in the doctor's office, sitting down. And I'll tell you this, it's a beautiful thing when you faint, because you just pass out, and then you feel amazing, and then you're covered in dew, like a freshly fucked teen. You're dewy. Or 20 something,
He was sweating everywhere.
It was great.
He was sweating all over himself. I had to grab ice packs and cover his body with them.
They had to put ice packs in my armpit, like Kevin Spacey in Outbreak.
It was crazy.
You guys,
I was like, I killed him. I killed him for Christmas.
we watched.
The man that I love, the man that I'm positive I'm gonna marry.
Yep.
I just killed him. And I was like, this would fucking happen to me.
Sweetie pie.
I meet one guy who's sweet enough to spend his life with me and be nice to me and make me dinners and tell me I'm cool
Good in bed?
and tell me I'm good in bed. I already know that I'm good in bed.
No, but me, am I good in bed?
Yeah.
You bitch. You're so mean.
You lay pipe, baby.
Us Haynes boys, you should call us Super Mario Brothers, because we lay pipe. That one didn't work.
That one was awful too.
They're
The
plumbers.
same joke. You just used the Super Mario Brothers instead of plumbers. You know what I mean? It wasn't creative.
Okay.
But it's fine. He's just worn out creatively from all the different ways he's been.
I'm thinking of other ones.
Me too.
Anyways, I got molested, and every time she attacks me, it's traumatizing, and she has no respect for survivors. Believe survivors. How about that?
Everyone believes that you were molested.
Nobody doubts
Nobody doubts for a second that you were molested.
Everybody goes, I knew it.
Everyone looks at you and goes, I can see it.
You know what's kind of a bummer about this coronavirus thing? It's not funny, I know. People are gonna die. It's sad, but I kind of wish it had a little bit more. I kind of wish it had like a Bird Box element or a Walking Dead thing or like something crazy. You know, you get coronavirus, you start.
It's not enough for you that we're stuck inside for the next 3 months? That's not enough? What do you want? You want the hummingbirds to start banging on the windows?
Here's all I hope.
You want a Hitchcock movie?
Here's all I hope. I hope that we get shelter and home and we can't leave for the 3 months because I would way rather spend 3 months in this apartment than our apartment.
I want to go back to New York.
She wants to be in a 5th floor walk up. I guess it's a little easier to separate there because we have like ends of a house.
From
also,
you?
we can probably go on the roof.
I don't really want to separate from you necessarily. I just
You
want to be in
kinda
New
do.
York. I just want to be. I want to be in a house that I can decorate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We do. We're gonna get a new couch when we get home because she has a couch made for a tiny person, and I want a couch for a
I want
large
a wallpaper. I want to do wallpaper on the wall.
Person. Which one?
That big wall.
Which big wall?
The
one
one that
behind
goes-
the couch?
Yeah.
We can talk about it. It'd have to go behind the Venice picture too.
Yeah.
The entire length of that house.
Yes.
Wow.
We have 3 months.
Things are developing.
I want to go home and I want to turn my fucking apartment into a goddamn palace.
We will say this.
If I were you guys, if you're listening to this podcast and you have time on your hands, I would go on apartment therapy. Go on apartment therapy. Look up all the different design elements that you love, and then turn your apartment into a haven. And then contact apartment therapy and be like, look what I did with my time in the quarantine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to buy a nice vintage fridge, a blue vintage eggshell blue. Oh, God, I have so many ideas.
Her styles are all over the place.
I'm brilliant.
She's talking vintage fridge, which is like a retro mod style. And then
Yes.
she wants to do wallpaper, which is like a completely different kind of like colonial.
You don't have any fucking style when it comes to decorating an apartment.
Yes, I do.
Shut your mouth.
Yes,
you
I
don't.
do.
You really don't.
Yes, I do.
Andy, let me tell you something. You don't.
How many architecture...
You had loose pieces of paper stuck in your wall with pins.
That's because I'm boho chic.
That's not what that was. You looked poor. You looked like a poverty-stricken man. And now you live with a woman who's got great interior design sense.
Kind of.
Great interior design
Kind of.
sense. If I wasn't a comic, I would be an interior designer. No questions asked. I would walk into the new school and they go, will you just teach here?
She doesn't have pillowcases, you guys. She uses the quilted pillowcases, and that's it. And then she has a body pillow with no case on it.
That's not true. It does have a case on it, and it's just a silk white case.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Stupid man.
You stupid fucking idiot. All right, real quick. Oh. Well,
I guess that's
they
it.
can't hear that, so that's fine.
I guess we're done.
No, we should talk about a few other things.
Like what?
What's your biggest problem with me? I'll go first.
Okay, go first.
No, I'm kidding.
No, go first.
I don't.
Come on.
No.
Give me it. Give it to me.
I don't have a problem with you. I'm not doing this online.
Give it to me.
Why can't we make love sensually sometimes?
Really?
No!
was like, I feel like we do.
You're like, you think that's rough? We haven't even pulled out the ball gag.
I haven't done
my
anything.
mascara hasn't run.
Yeah, I'm not gagging on anything.
Oh, by the way, go watch Bert Kreischer's new special. It's now available on Netflix.
What is your problem with me? I want to know.
I don't have any problems with you.
God damn it, Andy.
I'm not gonna tell the pod.
Why?
She does disassociate into her phone in this way where it's like she just doesn't, like, I'll be like, hey babe, what do you think about this thing for that thing? And then she's like doesn't answer. Just like no response.
I don't even hear him.
Just doesn't hear me. That's a little frustrating. And also, sometimes we'll talk about collaborating, and she'll kind of be like, oh, yeah. And then what she does is she just works on her own stuff. And then later on, I'm like, so did you write any of those ideas down? And she's like, I haven't written them down yet. But the whole time, she's just been working on her own career, even though we were supposed to be collaborating. So that's a little troublesome, because it's kind of like I thought we were in this together. But, for each their own.
Those are both, let me tell you something. Those are both legitimate complaints.
Okay.
And you've been heard, and I'll speak to management about that.
Thank you. I'd like to speak to your manager.
Let's call Alex.
That's funny. I'd like to speak to your manager, and then they call our talent managers.
Let's call Alex for the podcast.
No.
Yeah.
Really? Do you think he wants...
Hello,
Alex,
Rosie.
you're on the pod.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
You are. We're doxing you.
Hi.
What's
We're
up?
doxing you. We gave out your home address. I hope it's cool.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're on the pod. Andy's he's voicing some complaints that he has about me. And I said, those are legitimate complaints, and I'll speak to management about them. And he said, yeah, let's do. So he's going to voice those complaints to you, and you can let him know what you think we can do to solve this problem.
This is such a bad idea.
Okay. So the main problem that he has is that he says
She
that...
disassociates into her phone. She constantly just disappears into her phone. Do you think that... And it's fine that... I know her business is on her phone, but do you think it's fine that she just disappears into her phone?
Just for periods of time, but not all the time. She does happen to be on there a lot.
Thank you.
You know.
Hey, dude.
But at the same time, I want to encourage creating content and being on socials, but maybe give it a little bit of a rest.
Alex, bros before hoes. I appreciate that.
Rosie,
Thank you so much, Alex.
Don't take that the wrong way.
I appreciate it. Thank you for, fielding the complaints from the plebeians. And I'll call you later.
All right. Have fun.
We're a team. Okay, bye. So there you go. You got
Okay.
a formal apology from the management. Are you happy?
Well, yes, I am. I'm going to call my manager tomorrow, and you get to air one of yours.
Okay. I'm going to say, hey, Sam, how come sometimes when I know that Andy's turned on, his dick doesn't cooperate?
She doesn't know the answer to that. That's actually, that's a field office type of thing. We're going to have to call a doctor. Yeah.
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 I...
Thank you.
Ooh. Good job.
All right, Charlie has spoken. You guys, we're almost at an hour. So 7 p.m. tonight. That's Pacific time. We're gonna watch Bird Box. Thank you, Charlie. Patreon episode is coming out tomorrow. This weekend we are gonna do Charlie. This weekend we're gonna do something exclusive for the Mahalos and above. You want to say anything?
I just want to say that I love you and that your dick is a fantastic machine.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And your pussy is a wonderland, just like John Mayer said.
I love you.
I love you too.
Rosebud just put a new stand-up clip on her IG. You should watch it. It's really funny.
Thanks, baby.
Anything else?
Yeah. Also, subscribe to this podcast again on iTunes. Please leave a review. It makes our day. It helps create visibility for the pod. And if you can't beat Patreon, you know, just doing that really helps. So
Yeah, and also support.
tell your friends about it.
Rosebud's other podcast.
Tell your friends.
Devil's Advocate.
Yeah. Also, Devil's Advocate on iTunes and Spotify.
Sorry to split promotions, but I do
That's all
think
good. That's
that
sweet of you.
someday we'll be back in a normal world where we don't get to constantly rely on our quarantine.
Yeah.
But we will keep doing this. It just probably won't be every day.
Well, maybe we will. Maybe we won't. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll see if we stay together. If even if we get married.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.